know how he did this shit. This again just shows the type of shit that he does. These are videos that I made myself, and he somehow got them taken down. But hey, we'll get it figured out. Let's hop into part 2.
I'm coming at it from a different perspective. I'm gonna say how I felt on the reality game show house, which brings me to my first point. What was your experience with FREDO? Well, the last video, okay, the last video that we do is the one that we stick our head in a fucking box, right? And you have to find that key to the lock or something. You gotta find a key to a lock, and there's like mouses and fucking cockroaches. Anyways, so I lost the challenge, sadly. And he's doing the outro. There's 3 contestants left that have to do it. So there's 3 contestants left, and they continue to do the, obviously the show. He's recording the outro, and here's like FREDO, and then here's like me leaning on like the table that the box was on to try to see the cameras. And not just see the cameras, but see FREDO, like just see what he's saying. Yes, I was leaning on the table. He tells me to stop leaning on the table, not for a reason. He just says, hey, can you step back for a second? I'm like, yeah, but he said it all nice, so I'm like confused, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, even if there was some footage, man, you could see me be like, what the fuck? Anyway, so I started leaning back on the table again, which was stupid of me, but it was just because I was so, like, I wasn't even thinking, bro. I was so emotional at that point because I did cry, bro, but not necessarily because that. I was on the show to inspire, and I felt like after I lost, that I wasn't there to, that I let down the people back at home. So yes, I was emotional. I was gone, man, and I started leaning on the table again. And after he does like the whole cut, like he cuts the whole video, he's like, bro, he looks at me and he's like, if I ever see you try to fuck up these kids' opportunities, I will personally send you home. And my first instinct is like, who the fuck is you talking to, bro? Who the fuck is you talking to like that? Like, the fuck? Like, the fuck? Like, I'm like flabbergasted that not only would he think that I would try to ruin the contestants' fucking opportunity on the show after I gave Seji, like after I went up to Seji and I went up to a couple other contestants, I said, if I win this 10K, 10 racks, I'm gonna give each and every one of these kids $1,000. I was blown away. So when FREDO's going off on me, all the contestants obviously did not support me and did not back me up, which how can you expect them to, bro? They're there for an opportunity with FREDO, and as long as FREDO's going off on me, I mean, you could probably believe that I would try to do something like that. But I just want to tell y'all back at home, and even the reality game show house members, what would it do for me to sit there and take away the fucking box as if taking away that box was gonna take away y'all 10K? It doesn't even make any fucking sense. And y'all know this after we spoke, but I would never try to do that. Y'all know me as a human being. I would not try to ruin y'all opportunity on that show nonetheless. So yeah, that was my first like really bad experience, and I was the only one that had an altercation with FREDO during the show. I mean, this dude's obviously surrounded with 4 or 5 bodyguards, or 3 bodyguards at the time. Yeah, you got fucking Cop. I mean, you got fucking Rosselli. Anyways, yeah, so we get into it, man, and some shit, and I'm just looking for some backup, and nobody obviously gave it to me, which is obviously okay. He goes and walks away after we went back and forth for about 5 minutes. He goes and walks away, and he's like, he comes back, and I go up to him, and I'm like, man, I think it was just a misunderstanding. I think it was blah, blah, blah. And he says, I don't want to talk about this right now. All right. So it killed my whole vibe for the rest of the video. But it was cool. It was I had to do what I had to do. Which brings me on to my second topic. My second question that y'all have asked is the reality game show house. I want to say no. I don't think the reality game show house show where I was at, the experience that I had was not. I slept outside. I had to sleep outside. I slept outside all fucking night. I drank that fucking rat piss or whatever the fuck was in that goddamn cup. That shit was atrocious. And fuck you, Key, for making me drink that shit. Love you, but fuck you for making me do that shit. Shit was weak as fuck. Yeah, but I had to drink that. I mean, all the punishments were real, bro. To a certain extent, like, everything was real, bro. Like, the only times that we had to do cuts was like if we weren't hype enough, and which is understandable, bro. We gotta do that for the content. So, however, was the point system thing. I think the point system was manipulated, and I'm not saying this on the show as if I'm on the show, and I'm telling you that the point system was manipulated because I can't. I was signed an NDA. However, you'll watch YouTube videos. I'm gonna show some comedy. You can see the point system was manipulated, bro.
This is a story about how I got scammed, lied to, and cheated on by pretty boy FREDO.
FREDO! Ooh, man, I fucking told you niggas. I told y'all. Y'all wouldn't listen to me. I told everyone. I was the first person to say anything. Yo, damn, where do I even start? Yo, how long has it been? This nigga legit done woke my ass up from the dead, bro. It comes a point in time when you just gotta be like, okay, now this is getting crazy. I was right all along. This nigga done had 100 exposed videos dropped on him within the last week.
YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy, Hoodie Jordan YT, aka Mr. Green Light District, man. the Wells family gang and myself are back at it again. Now, I've been gone for almost now 12 days, close to a week and a half, damn near 2 weeks, because I've been trying to stay off YouTube from uploading, trying to come up with ideas. But the more I come up with more ideas, the more interesting things get on YouTube. Now, YouTube is a social media platform where you upload videos, no matter if it's short, long, or whatever, bad quality, good quality, whatever, for entertainment purposes only. Common sense to tell you that. But for the past maybe month, I've been noticing a lot of Pretty Boy FREDO expose videos. I've noticed some from Cammdeezy, a little short lookalike nigga that looks like FREDO. I've noticed the first one was CEO Mikey. Then Bari, Showtime Bari, the nigga that was in the original SSH with Malik, Keys, Bari, and FREDO. So I noticed Bari, CEO Mikey, then Cammdeezy, then you got who else? You got the white boy Pierce. You got Louis Chewy. You got of course, like I said, Cammdeezy. You got Cam. I forgot about him. That was in the original SSH with Bari, Malik, and Keys. You got him, and then finally, well, those guys doing exposed videos on Pretty Boy FREDO. So if y'all see a fly flying around, I'm right now in the midst of trying to kill that fly. So just please ignore it. I just haven't killed it yet. I've been trying to find it and kill it. So, but anyway, Bari, CEO Mikey, Cammdeezy, Cam with the K, and then you got Pierce, then you got Louis Chewy, and then you got his editor Itolo, who made a exposed video of exposing FREDO for being a scammer and also being a fraud, well, faking his videos, being a scammer and faking his videos. Now, when it comes to YouTube, as a YouTube content creator, you want to produce the most realist, best videos, the greatest videos that you can ever produce ever in this fucking world in your life. All my videos is real, 100%. I don't owe nobody money. I don't owe nobody nothing. I haven't did fraud, none of that crap. None of it. What else? Yeah, it was just exposed videos going on about what their experience like in SSH, how FREDO treated them and all of that. But one interesting fact was a video that, well, two interesting videos kind of got to me that I looked deep inside and really watched over and over and over and over again, maybe about 5 to 6 times. And the one video was for sure guaranteed Louis Chewy, and then Pierce. Now, I watched Cammdeezy videos over and over like 3 times, and some right where his videos didn't add up that matched the other people's comments towards how they felt or what they experienced in SSH. But I would say 80% of what he said in the video, pretty accurate. Sounds like Pretty Boy FREDO, all of that shit. And I'm gonna stop calling him I'm calling him Bitch Boy FREDO. Yeah, like it's crazy. So from what I remember, the most interesting one was Louis Chewy. Actually, no, I take that back. Pierce first, then Louis Chewy. So if I can go back down memory lane, Pierce said in his videos that
FREDO, and I'm moving my stuff, right? And then I realized, bro, this penthouse has no furniture at all. Bro, he has 2 beanbags in the living room, and while he's trying to guide me to the room I'm sleeping at, I look in his room, and bro is sleeping on a mattress in the floor. You can get a bed frame on Amazon for $100. Like, how does bro have a mattress on the floor, but has a $12,000 Balenciaga coat laying right beside? How does that make sense? So basically, he points me to my room. I go in there, it's just a hardwood floor.
FREDO went out to do something with her. Then he texted Keyshawn and told Keyshawn this in a text: act like this, will start recording, but act like this, and sent him, I guess, a video of one of his previous videos of how his vibe or how his acting should be in a video. So Keyshawn, apparently, I guess he showed Pierce, and they got together, they was talking, and then Pierce came up. When you put 2 and 2 together, you come up with, oh shit, if FREDO is texting me to text me this to get ready to record when he get back, and then telling me to act like this, then this nigga fakes all his videos. This nigga's faking a video.
Huh?
Now, why in the world would you do a video and fake it and not tell nobody, tell your audience that you're faking a video? And by the way, if you guys hear like kid noises, it's kids outside coming back, getting home from school, so I got my window cracked open, so yeah, please excuse that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Why would you fake your videos and not let your audience be aware of it and have them figure it out for themselves time forward? So my thing is, if you know that you're gonna fake your videos, why don't you tell it, oh, by the way, these videos are for only entertainment purposes only. They're not real, it's for entertainment purposes only. So don't be saying that it's real, it's not real, it's for entertainment purposes only. So it's just, everything's crazy. Then in my head I said, it'll be funny if Malik, the original OG SSH, from the very first person FREDO brought from the streets into his home, who met his girl, his baby mom, and his daughter, and his family, put out an exposed video of FREDO. Now Malik knows everything about FREDO, because he's been his cameraman, he's been, I guess, his editor, I'm not for sure, but his cameraman for sure, and all of that. He's been behind the scenes. Malik was the first person in SSH when he was putting it together. So literally Malik was looked like he was about, what, 13, maybe between 13 and 15 years old when FREDO got him off the street to do a sneaker shopping video or whatever, and everything else. And then that's when Malik slowly started rising and growing in the YouTube entertainment as a content creator or as a cameraman, then becoming a content creator for himself after moving on up and moving in his area and down his lane. So I said, if Malik does expose video, then FREDO is cooked, because Malik been there since day one. Malik knows everything behind the cameras, closed doors, everything.
When all the falling out happened and stuff, like, it just put me in a bad spot where I was like, damn, like, all this over some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Let's start from the beginning. So the reason SSH broke up, nothing that no one knows. I didn't want to sign a contract, bro. It was 15%, and at the time I didn't understand it. I didn't agree with it, and the other guys were ready to sign, and FREDO was like, if you don't sign this contract, we can't do videos. Like, he wanted 15%. I didn't want to give him 15%. So boom, we stopped doing videos just like that. And like, starting around that time is when everything just started going downhill. Like, so he didn't want to do videos. Bari made exposed videos and everything. We just all went our separate ways. You guys don't know this, but I own 4 businesses and I own 2 houses, do Airbnbs, e-commerce. Like, I kind of just gravitated toward that lane because I already been doing those things. People we worked with when he filmed this show, and also Cam and stuff like that. Y'all have to remember, I haven't talked to FREDO in 8 months. I just started talking to this nigga again like 2 months ago. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how bro moving. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm hearing it just like y'all. I'm hearing shit just like y'all, you know? Bro say this, I'm watching the video, I'm listening to it, I'm seeing what bro said. Bro say this, I'm watching his video, I'm seeing what he said. But bro, I don't know. Like, I don't be around like that. Like, I see all these comments like, Malik, say something, say something, say something, say something, say something. And I don't know what y'all want me to say, man. Like, all I can speak on is my experiences and things that I have went through, or things that have happened to me. I can't speak on another man's situation, and that's what all these other situations are. I'm not defending anybody. I feel like if you make mistakes, you should own up to your actions. If you do something, you should own up to it. And that's just being a man, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if these things are true, I feel like bro should own up to it. I feel like he should be a man and accept it and move on, because that's what men do, you know? Like, just address it, move on. That's all you gotta do, man.
And yea, behold, Malik, I wouldn't say Malik released an exposed video, but he released a video that's the absolute truth, stating that the way he's finding out about things is the way we're finding out about things. The way we're finding out about things, he's finding out about things by going on YouTube and seeing that they appear, or searching up Pretty Boy FREDO in the search tab, and boom, shit pop up with exposing videos. And he was shocked just like we were shocked. And he just simply said it. If it's true, then FREDO, he got to step up. He got to apologize. And he got to just let everybody know that he's a man. He got to take the punishment and do what he got to do. Take the criticism, take the downfall, whatever. So, then he also said if it's not true, then people need to cut the shit, act like grown men, and do whatever they gotta do. Just move the fuck on. Leave this man alone. Let him do him, y'all do y'all, and everybody go their separate ways, or whatever. Now, one of the things, now I believe when I said that, part of Cammdeezy's exposed video wasn't real, part of it was like a lie. I say this because I want to see, when you're trying to expose somebody, you would issue out every single detail, the video footage, picture footage, picture capture footage, receipts, everything, text messages, everything, phone calls, everything. You will want to do everything that you possibly can to expose that person and show them the truth, tell everybody the truth. Not expose them, but make sure that your exposed videos is accurate and you done cook this nigga. Like, if I was to expose a video on Pretty Boy FREDO, I will make sure whatever bad blood happened between me and him, make sure I got screenshots of all of our conversations and text messages, audio phone call. I got a recording of FaceTime with that nigga. Make sure I got screenshots of receipts, making sure I got the picture of the contract or a copy of the contract, the SSH contract or whatever. Make sure I got a copy of, what else? Everything. Like, just to bury this nigga, just to cook him, saute him, fry him, burn him, and bury him type of shit. The only thing that Cam was able to do was bring up the video where FREDO had to reported his video to get taken down. Now, I've seen something interesting on that video, and it showed on there as if when you're getting a copyright, it shows on there that you can select 3 options. You can either A, If it's an audio copyright or whatever, you can either A, replace it with a different song from YouTube that's non-copyright. B, you can just, when you see the copyright, delete the video. Or C, click on the bottom choice or whatever to where you can edit out the music, have the music blurred out, edit it out, but keep the rest of the audio in the video going, but it'll take a little bit longer and a high risk chance of not working, but eventually working. So one of these three options will work. Take it down, delete it, replace it with a YouTube non-copyright song, and edit out and blur out the music that's giving it a copyright or whatever. He had those choices. When I looked, I seen it, and I will bring it up there, and I'm gonna make sure I edit it. When I looked on there, I seen the options of those on that tab. It didn't show it, but I seen the tab where it shows multiple decision options where he can make those choices. That's part of what I think Cam's a liar on. But Pretty Boy FREDO probably did report to get that video taken down. But in my opinion, I think he did, but he's lying about that he reported it, that YouTube took it down or YouTube deleted the video or whatever. So, but I'm gonna put all of that info up there. Now, Itolo's side, he had the receipts. My nigga Itolo, bro had the receipts. Bro had the convo messages, the text messages. He had what else? He had the receipts, the audio, the text messages. He had the screenshots of FREDO, I guess, reporting his videos. He had these three things that you need to prove FREDO is who you say he is.
Seems to have missed a few DMs, and I'm gonna show you guys just a few of what I've seen, especially the more recent ones, because it's kind of funny, to be honest. Also, FREDO recently just cashed at me $200 something saying payment for second channel. No, I'm owed 40% of it. At this point, getting all these views about me, it's about $3,000 I'm owed from that second channel I spent $2,000 on personally. Okay, now let's begin. All right, first text message: update on payment on November 28th, 2022. This is 3 months ago. This is why, once again, this is so funny. It's so funny because this happened way back then, and he still is scamming. It's crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Why did I put "we'll see"? I asked, "You finally gonna pay me?" He says, "Yes. Once I finally have money coming in." I said, "We'll see." All right, let's keep going up. Let's keep going up. Let's see. He told me, "I have nothing to give you. Told you this weeks ago." Whoa. What is he talking about here? I said, "It's been 2 weeks. No progress or initiative has been made." Wait a minute. Let's go a bit higher. Let's see what's going on here. October 4th, right after the diss track, he says, "Hope you see what's happening. The narrative is changing." Let's keep going higher. I told him, "I can't pay you if I don't have it. I want you to know that I value you. But if I don't have the money, I simply don't have it, bro." Oh my. Is this me putting all that I'm owed? Which at this point, the 40% is probably for 40% of like $6,000. So I'm probably, it's getting close to $3,000 that I'm owed from the second channel, and $10,000 for producing the whole show. Not for editing, for producing the whole show. Oh my goodness. Starting today, I won't mention anything that isn't related to what's owed. I also won't be getting on calls. Put your money where your mouth is. If I'm truly valued and cared about, then this supersedes everything else. Wait a minute. I thought I'm just a random person that FREDO uses, or a random person. Wait, no. He says, "I value you. But if I don't have it," he says, "Are you going to answer?" You know, I'm not going to answer if you're not paying me what I'm owed. Oh my goodness.
So I'm gonna try my best to, I'm not gonna try, I'm gonna put that in there also from Itolo. So, and FREDO owed Itolo like 10 bands. So like 10,200 some bands. So, 10,262 or 63 bands, something like that. But FREDO still hasn't paid Itolo 10 bands. He only paid Itolo 1,500. and that was it. And probably Itolo also said he paid him like 200 for like something he did for like the other channel, which that isn't necessarily the full payment that he owes Itolo. He see Itolo as just the editor and the I guess whatever, but Itolo was the producer of the show and behind the scenes Fredo's editor. So I'm just, all of this that I'm talking about, I'm gonna put it in there. But in my opinion, if I went through that, if I had to deal with what y'all go through, first of all, I will let Fredo know. Before I was interrupted, oh yeah. If I was in their situation with Fredo, I will let them know straight up, Fredo, let me read the contract with my lawyers. Let me read the contract with my managers. And I will let you know my decision about that contract. Also, I will let him know, Fredo, I got these rules, these boundaries that I'm setting for you. First one, you're not finna talk to me any kind of way. Second, you're not finna take my phone and delete anything that has to do with any other YouTuber or social media influencer that you're beefing with. I don't give a fuck. That's y'all. Not me and that person. That's you and him. Second of all, if he tell me either delete them off my phone, out of my phone, or off of social media, or leave, nigga, let me get my shit and go. Cause I ain't finna be with a bitch ass nigga like that. Now you got me fucked up. And then also with Louis Chewy, he said that he was, I guess during recording, he was laying on a table and Fredo told him, yo, get the fuck off the table. All of that, I guess in a polite way or whatever, however bitch boy Fredo go. Then he also said Louis said he tried to go back and apologize, but Fredo was like, I don't even want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about it, but I'm trying to come back to you and apologize. You know what? Fuck you, bitch. But straight up, that's how I would let him know. Like, fuck you. I'm getting my shit and I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna waste my time on a bitch ass nigga like you. But then he also said drinking, the punishment that he had to do is drink rat piss. First of all, I'm not drinking piss that comes from something else. Or I'm not drinking any other things, living objects, urine or body fluids. Okay, Fredo, like I will fuck you up and beat the shit out of you. You're a bitch. I'm calling you a bitch. They know you a bitch. The world knows you're a bitch. Your baby mama know you a bitch. Your daughter Ava know you a bitch. The world know you a bitch. I don't fucking like you. When somebody worked for you, regardless of if they did a good job or they did an okay job, as long as they completed it, nigga, they services don't come free. You need to pay them up front. Pay them. And I will let them know. Itolo said also, my stop right there. Itolo said that he was supposed to get paid 5 bands for 2 months. So it comes out to 10 bands. Technically it's supposed to be 15, so for 3 months. So 5, 10, 15 comes out to 15 bands, but they talked it over and made it 10 bands. Then he said he went 2 months without getting paid, without his 10 bands. No, after that first month, when it's time for me to get paid, I'm right in Fredo's inbox letting him know, yo, it's time for me to get paid. Where my 5 bands at? Give me my 5 bands. It's time for me to get paid. Oh, I ain't got it right. Okay, well, guess what? You got 48 hours to produce my 5 bands for this month. Otherwise, nigga, I'm gonna see you in court and I'm bouncing out. And I'm not doing no more videos until I get my 5 bands for this month. Period. That's what should have happened. But it seems like nowadays the nice guys get fucked over and finish last, while the fucked up, twisted in their head, sick niggas like FREDO roam around free and still get the attention. No, nigga, fuck no. I will fry you, saute you, and fuck you up. You ain't getting away with this shit. No, I'm gonna do whatever I can, nigga, to fuck you up and to fuck your life up. I'm gonna make sure your family knows you're a bitch. I'm gonna make sure your baby mama knows you're a bitch. I'm gonna make sure your own daughter knows you're a bitch. No, that's unacceptable. And years ago, when you was playing 2K, I'm thinking, oh, this nigga, he's a chill ass nigga, cool ass nigga. FREDO's chill ass nigga, play 2K, vibe, do all of that. But when he stepped up, and the fans started getting to his dome, his noggin, this nigga started doing scamming. No, I don't do scamming. No, fuck that. Fuck that. No. See, that's what's wrong. He picked you young people. This nigga's pushing 30. Now I remind you, I'm 29. I'm about to be 30 in a month and a half. Well, actually next month. I'm about to be 30 next month. I forgot we're in February, but I'm about to be 30 next month. About damn near, I'm older than FREDO. I'm older than FREDO by a few months. About like what, 6, maybe 5 months. I'm older than FREDO. Yeah, 5 months. I'm older than FREDO. I'm older than FREDO by 5 months. So, like, you 29 and a half years old, pushing 30, scamming young niggas that quit their 9-to-5 job just to move out to New York from near home. Damn. Oh, wait, no, my elbow's good. That's just the glare from yeah, my shit ain't ashy. Just a little bit. Yeah, from the skin. But anyway, these niggas moved over from where they live at all the way to fucking New York to live in a penthouse with your stanky ass, stanky scamming lying ass, bitch ass, and they get fucked over. These are some, what, 17, 18, and 19, maybe 20-year-old niggas. Actually, no, take that back. These are 18, well, 19, 20, and 21-year-old kids. Barely made it out of their 20s and barely experiencing life is starting to experience their life now, right now. They're starting their life as young adults, just getting out of their teens in their early 20s, and you over here giving them these fucking these little propositions saying, if you come with me, be a part of SSH, I guarantee you, I'm gonna boost your popularity up. You're gonna be this and this on YouTube with 1 million subscribers. Gonna be this and this with over 1 million followers on social media platforms and all of this and that. Nigga, skirt, fuck that. I'm not doing none of that. First of all, nigga, I know how to boost my social media up to where I can get followers. I may not reach millions, but I will get in the thousands, where I can get over thousands of followers on social media platforms and my YouTube channel. I don't need nobody running my social media or my YouTube channel platform. Nobody, because I don't trust nobody. The only person I trust is my mom and my 4-year-old kid, my 4-year-old daughter. That's it. That's it. So when it comes to that, no. But if I hire an editor, I'm gonna pay that editor after they get the job done for that month, and I tell them how much they're gonna get paid, and we agreed on it. I'm gonna pay them that amount, so we're good for that month. I'm gonna screenshot the transaction so that they know, so that I know that I paid them, and I remember that I paid them, and I remember to pay them. Then I'm gonna do it so on and so forth until I move on from having them as my manager and all of that for my social media platforms and my YouTube channel, or even my editor. So I do my own editing, I do my own video recording, I do my own promoting my own YouTube channel and videos and my social media platform. So I don't need nobody help with nothing besides YouTube giving me my fucking money for every fucking video that I upload on this fucking channel. Period. Now, when I went on YouTube to find out about all these accusations against Pretty Boy FREDO, I seen two accusations. It was Cam and it was CEO Mikey. And this was before I seen Bari. With Bari, it was like beef with him and FREDO. Like, it ain't had nothing to do with money. It was beef between him and FREDO. Like, the respect that FREDO need to show him. But when it comes to financially, like, scamming niggas and being a fraud, I seen two videos. It was CEO Mikey and Cammdeezy. So I was like, okay, with these two, it's just probably like a misconception. Like, they're working on something. Then I seen Itolo, his editor behind the scenes that's editing his video, I seen him upload. I'm like, okay. Third video, it's gotta be, they're probably just like a little small beef that they're doing handling behind the camera, and this guy couldn't take no more, so he just gotta put it out there and let everybody know what's up. And then when I seen Louis Chewy, his video of exposing, that's 4 videos so far, and I'm like, okay, something's up. Then when I seen who else? Then when I seen Pierce, and I'm like, okay, something's going on. It ain't finna be these exposing videos for nothing. And then the more I seen, when I seen those guys exposing videos on this channel on YouTube, the more exposing videos that kept uploading. Then just this morning, Itolo, the former editor of Pretty Boy FREDO, uploaded 2 diss tracks. The first one was him, some other kid, and Pierce, no, not Pierce, but Louis Chewy. And then the other diss track was just him saying moonwalking on FREDO or something, Pretty Boy FREDO, bitch boy FREDO, whatever. So, but this is towards the end of my video where I'm explaining from my personal opinion, I think what should have happened before you even side with Pretty Boy FREDO or work with any YouTuber. I don't care if they're Flight, Cash, Pretty Boy FREDO, Chris White, T-Jazz, I don't care who they are, even for myself. I don't care who they are. If they tell you to sign a contract or whatever, y'all need to discuss the contract together with lawyers and managers. Y'all need to discuss the contract. All of y'all in a room, discuss the contract. Try to, do a little going back and forth on how the contract should be and how you want to adjust the contract. Then second, if you're working with them, you need to know how much you're going to get paid and when you're going to get paid, and are you going to get paid on that exact date and at the exact time. Because that's straight up. You need to let them know you don't play about your money, and if you don't get paid, my services right here is going to be done and canceled until I get paid. And then when I do get paid, you better pray to God that my services for you continue. So then after that, you want to set boundaries. Set boundaries like, look, I'm coming into you invited me here, you flew me out, paid for my ticket, whatever, such and such and such. Look, we need to set some boundaries. And I'm gonna let you know, show respect to me, I show respect back to you. The way you treat me is the way I'm gonna treat you. You treat me like shit, I'm gonna treat you like shit and be a whole bitch to you and let you know straight up. And you think you gonna walk all over me, you better check again, because I will not hesitate to punch you in your shit and to fuck you up. I will not. Straight up. And I'm letting you niggas know, like, I will fuck you up straight up. I don't care where we are, in your house, outside, in the crowd, at a store, wherever, I will fuck you up. I don't care. Then that's pretty much it, how you need to go about things. Discuss the contract, negotiate the contract, discuss your payment, when and how, and are you for sure gonna get paid on the exact date and time? And let them know all of that, like no pay, no show. Then no work. And also, damn fly, I gotta kill it after this video, after this recording. Then also, last but not least, you gotta set down boundaries. Let them know boundaries. Let them know they can't walk over you. Because you let them walk over you, you don't set the boundaries, you let them walk over you, you pretty much a bitch. And that's pretty much your fault. So, yeah, that's it. Like I said, it's the end of the video. If you guys like this video, please show me some love. Please show the Wells family some love. Stop and smash on that like button. 2-piece that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload any and all videos. And down the road, in the future, or whatever. Wells family, live, love, laugh. Live, lose, learn. You got to lose in order to win. Always remember that. We out. God bless. See you in the next video.